Wealth. Some build it through decades of climbing corporate ladders. Others discover it in unexpected places. You may think becoming a millionaire requires a prestigious job, advanced degrees, or family money. But the real millionaires are often created far from corner offices and boardrooms, in garages, spare bedrooms, and kitchen tables, with nothing but determination, creativity, and a willingness to serve others. The true nature of wealth building isn't about having the perfect job, but about understanding how ordinary people create extraordinary results. Most millionaires aren't who you think they are, and they didn't get there the way you might expect. This video explores the fascinating and very human side of wealth creation without traditional employment. The millionaire next door realty. We all come from different backgrounds, with parents working various jobs and holding different beliefs about money, living in different parts of the world, born into different economic circumstances with varying opportunities. Take Rachel Jimenez, for example. She wasn't born into wealth or handed a trust fund. She worked a regular 9-to-5 job like millions of others, but something inside her knew there had to be another way. She started small, an Etsy shop selling digital products, a blog sharing her experiences, gradually adding real estate investments and stock market positions. Today, she earns over $14,000 monthly from these passive income streams and has achieved millionaire status, all without relying on a traditional job. What's remarkable isn't just Rachel's success, but how she represents thousands of ordinary people who have discovered that wealth creation doesn't require permission from an employer. According to research on everyday millionaires, these individuals aren't crazy risk takers or lottery winners. They're methodical, disciplined people who understood something most of us miss. You don't need a job to build wealth, but you do need to think like an entrepreneur. The compound effect of small beginnings. Most self-made millionaires began with what seemed like insignificant ventures. A small online store, a simple service, or solving one person's problem at a time. The key insight here is that massive wealth isn't built through get-rich-quick schemes, but through the power of consistent action and reinvestment over time. Consider John Collison, who co-founded Stripe to solve the simple problem of online payments. He didn't start with billions in funding. He started by identifying one real problem that frustrated business owners. Today, Stripe is valued at $65 billion. The counterintuitive nature of compound growth makes many of us not realize how extreme the results can be when you consistently solve problems and reinvest in your capabilities. Warren Buffett didn't become wealthy by having the perfect job. He became wealthy by understanding businesses and making smart investments over decades. Similarly, today's self-made millionaires understand that wealth comes from owning assets that produce income, not from climbing someone else's corporate ladder. The technology revolution advantage. When it comes to building wealth today, technology has democratized wealth creation like never before. The answer is that scalability and global reach happen faster than ever before. A single person with a laptop can potentially serve millions of customers worldwide. Joe Kunfei founded Lens Technology to manufacture glass screens for smartphones, creating a billion-dollar empire. Lucy Guo built an AI startup worth $1.3 billion. But what's remarkable isn't just the valuation, it's her mindset. Despite her wealth, she still shops at budget retailers and maintains a frugal lifestyle, understanding that acting broke helps you stay rich. Every year, thousands of ordinary people become millionaires through online businesses, digital products, and technology platforms. The real millionaires are built through consistent innovation and serving customers over time. We don't have to be coding experts. We can focus on using technology to solve real problems for real people. The art of identifying opportunities. Successful entrepreneurs develop opportunity vision, the ability to spot unmet needs and market gaps that others overlook. Palmer Luckey exemplifies this principle. He identified emerging trends and pivoted when necessary, transitioning from virtual reality to defense technology, making him a billionaire. Most successful entrepreneurs obsess over problems that frustrate people. The founders of Shine identified that consumers wanted trendy, affordable clothing delivered quickly. By focusing on this specific need, they built a global empire. Here's what many people miss. It's not about brilliant, never-before-seen ideas. It's about executing obvious solutions better than anyone else. Instead of asking, what job should I get? Start asking, what problems can I solve? This mindset transformation separates wealth builders from job seekers. the discipline behind the success. What separates ordinary people who become millionaires from those who remain financially average isn't intelligence or luck. It's financial discipline and delayed gratification. An entrepreneur who worked over 100 hours per week and faced near failure maintained strict financial discipline throughout. Instead of celebrating early wins with expensive purchases, every dollar was reinvested or saved. This approach led to an 8-figure exit and complete financial freedom. The wealthy individuals featured in Everyday Millionaires, How Ordinary People Built Extraordinary Wealth, and how you can too. And this book is absolutely worth buying and reading. You'll find the link in the description box, and I highly recommend getting it from Amazon. These everyday millionaires share common spending habits that might surprise you. They drive used cars longer, live in modest homes, and make decisions based on value rather than status. Most people increase spending as income grows, but millionaire-minded individuals often maintain or reduce spending as wealth increases. They understand that the gap between earning and spending is where wealth accumulates. This isn't about living miserably, but making conscious choices that prioritize long-term wealth over short-term gratification. The power of multiple income streams. True financial independence rarely comes from a single source. Rachel Jimenez's approach illustrates this perfectly. Rather than focusing on one venture, she systematically built multiple passive income sources: Etsy shop, blog income, real estate investments, and stock market positions. Each stream started small, but together they created a wealth-building machine generating over $14,000 monthly. The beauty isn't just diversification, it's the compounding effect when different revenue sources reinforce each other. Her blog audience became customers for her products. Business income provided capital for real estate. Investment gains funded new opportunities. The key is building one strong income stream first, then gradually adding others rather than juggling multiple ventures simultaneously. Focus on creating passive income sources that generate revenue without proportional increases in time investment. Learning from failure and building scale. The path to millionaire status is rarely smooth, and successful entrepreneurs understand that failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Amazon's success includes countless product failures, the Fire Phone, and numerous ventures that never gained traction. Jeff Bezos understood these were necessary investments in learning what customers wanted. This perspective transforms wealth building. Instead of seeking guaranteed outcomes, successful entrepreneurs embrace intelligent experimentation. They test ideas quickly, learn from failures, and double down on what works. Persistence doesn't mean stubbornly continuing with failing approaches. It means persistently learning and adapting. The difference between earning a living and building wealth comes down to scalability. Traditional jobs have built-in limitations, but millionaire builders create systems that generate increasing returns without proportional increases in personal effort. Software companies achieve massive valuations because code can be replicated infinitely. Digital products serve unlimited customers from a single creation effort. The truth about wealth versus income. The most important distinction successful wealth builders understand is the difference between being rich and being wealthy. Richness is about current income and visible possessions, expensive cars, designer clothes, impressive houses. Wealth is about financial assets you haven't spent yet. True wealth isn't what you can see, but what remains hidden in investments and income-producing assets. It's easy to assume someone driving a Lamborghini is wealthy, but many high-income individuals live paycheck to paycheck, spending everything to maintain impressive lifestyles. Meanwhile, true millionaires often drive modest cars and make purchase decisions based on value rather than status. The wealthy understand that money's greatest power isn't in spending it, but in having it available when opportunities arise. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" wealthy thinkers ask, "How can I invest this to make more money?" This mental reframe changes everything about financial decisions. The price of financial freedom. Building wealth without traditional employment requires paying prices most people won't pay. These aren't just financial costs, but emotional and psychological prices that separate those who achieve independence from those who remain dependent on employers. Building wealth is like climbing a mountain. You understand that uncertainty, setbacks, and challenges are the price you pay to reach financial freedom. But many people think they can avoid this price and get something for nothing through get-rich-quick schemes. The price isn't just about money invested, it's about accepting the emotions that uncertainty and business challenges bring. This includes anxiety during market downturns, stress during business difficulties, and social pressure from those who don't understand entrepreneurial paths. The key is convincing yourself that financial freedom's price is worth paying. Knowing when enough is enough. The final lesson from studying ordinary people who became millionaires is knowing when enough is enough. Without this understanding, wealth building becomes an endless, unfulfilling pursuit. Every time you hit a financial goal, human nature pushes you to move the goalpost further ahead. The most content millionaires have clear definitions of what financial success means to them. Enough passive income to cover expenses, specific net worth for security, or resources to support causes they care about. These definitions provide stopping points that allow them to enjoy success rather than constantly chasing more. Remember, true wealth isn't measured only in dollars, it's measured in freedom, options, and the ability to live according to your values rather than financial limitations. The most successful wealth builders use their financial success to buy time, experiences, and opportunities rather than just accumulating possessions. Your journey starts now. The path to millionaire status without traditional employment isn't about having perfect strategies or avoiding all mistakes. It's about understanding that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary financial results by thinking differently, acting consistently, and maintaining perspective about what wealth can provide. The opportunities exist today more than ever before. Technology has democratized access to global markets. Information is freely available. Success stories surround us daily. The only question remaining is whether you're willing to pay the price and do the work required to seize these opportunities. Your financial future isn't determined by your current job, your educational background, or where you were born. It's determined by the decisions you make starting today. The millionaires featured in this video all started with a single decision to think differently about money and take their first step toward financial independence. The choice is yours. You can continue trading time for money in traditional employment, or you can begin building the systems, skills, and mindset that create lasting wealth. The ordinary people who became millionaires weren't extraordinary when they started. They became extraordinary through their commitment to a different path. Start today. Start small, but start. Your future millionaire self is waiting for you to begin. Having perfect strategies or avoiding all mistakes. It's about understanding that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary financial results by thinking differently, acting consistently, and maintaining perspective about what wealth can and cannot provide. The opportunities exist today more than ever before. The question is whether you're willing to pay the price and do the work required to seize them. This video contains 5 lessons you need to learn about money. Don't miss it. My buddies, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our future videos. Share your biggest financial lesson in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. Stay smart with your money and see you in the next video.